I do love that every week Leesh has to rub her nose at the end of the song.
It's so itchy.
It's the excitement.
So itchy.
Welcome to the
I
excitement.
get so excited.
And also,
Yeah.
My nose gets itchy for fam jams too.
that's so fun. Is it just like
it's a
all the-
performance
It's like
itch.
a nervous energy.
yeah, maybe it's
I
like
guess.
the energy focuses in your face and like all like converges at the point that is your nose and just goes makes you itch. Yeah. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome all to episode 121. So, guys, do you want to get us right into talking about some Animal Crossing goodness and do a follow-up stream in this biz?
I love it.
We're going to talk about Animal Crossing today?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Maybe a bit.
What a
Just a little bit.
I mean, is that
But
okay?
it's so much fun.
It is fun.
I guess so. I want to talk about me.
Let's talk about Leesh instead. This is the Leesh podcast. Leesh, tell us more about your nose. What else makes your nose itch? I want to know.
Drinking too much. Don't do that. Don't recommend that.
Nope. You mean drinking too much, like, juice?
Juice.
Yeah.
Delicious juice.
Delicious juice.
Fruit juice. Not anything.
Over imbibing.
Oh, yeah.
It's juice.
It's happened. It happens. And, it's good to be aware of.
It could be anything. It could be water.
Orange juice.
Just be water. Yeah, too much water makes my nose itch, let me tell you.
Especially if it goes out your nose. Oof, if you laugh when you're drinking and it just is like, ow. That's not itching. That's like burning and painful.
The one time that happens is like the one time that you always remember.
Oh, right. It's very true.
I just remember one time I took my kids to a donut shop in Virginia.
Adorable.
And my son really, really wanted chocolate milk, so I got him chocolate milk. And then he, at the time, he was like super like into like trying to drink through his nose with a straw.
I remember that age.
And
Wow.
I was like, no, don't. I warned him multiple times, and I said, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, boy.
And he definitely did it, and his little face was just like not happy.
Oh, my gosh.
It's like red, and he's coughing, and I was like, I tried to tell you it wasn't gonna end
It's not
well,
fun.
dude.
It's not a fun
And like
feeling.
now your nose is gonna smell like sour milk. It's not good. So PSA to anyone who's not tried that and curious,
Don't do it.
it's not worth it.
Just in case
Not
you never
worth the risk.
dabbled in your pre-10 years old years, or later. Some people do it later, whatever.
Yeah, no
feel
judgment.
No, exactly. And if you really want
Or
to do
younger.
that, I mean, whatever. It's not going. It
But now
probably
you know.
won't hurt you, but it's just going to be unpleasant
Probably
and
not.
gross.
Let little Des be
possibly
your
not.
cautionary tale, just as
That's
a
right.
preface to it.
I feel like I never was interested because I had laughed and had stuff come out my nose, so I was familiar with that being
Yeah, I
painful.
didn't have that happen to me until like I was much older. Not much older, but
Yeah.
like of age that I wasn't curious about sticking straws up my nose.
I don't
That's
know that I
okay.
ever wanted to like drink up my nose, but I was definitely like curious if I could get stuff to come out my nose because my brother did
Wow.
it first.
Oh, okay. All right.
like,
so you had to
stuff
stick
laughed
with
until,
it.
like, he
okay.
I remember now. This was like a
like, what
diary
kind of
entry that I
stuff?
read not too long ago that made me remember.
Oh,
My brother.
this is a new segment.
Yarr,
This is a new segment. It's Diary Truths. Spilling the truths of diaries of ages past.
I really hope this doesn't become a segment. I don't have much I would like to share from my old diary, but I wrote, and I don't even know if it was a diary or like a class assignment, but anyway, I read it recently. And apparently I wrote about the time I made my brother laugh. This is Jakar, of course. So
Right.
hard he spit a pea, like a green pea, through his nose.
my gosh. Are you kidding?
Wow,
That
that's
must
really impressive if he got urine through his nose. Wow. I've never heard that before.
Oh, my
heard some
goodness.
things in my day.
that
But
is
a green
both
pea.
disgusting and
green pea.
amazing. But I mean, that sounds really
Just the
painful.
green one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. No, I don't
Drinking
remember
milk
being
through the
pleasant,
nose.
but boy,
No,
was it
when
funny.
she said green, I was like, oh, okay, she's not talking about urine.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Dodged a bullet there
What a
because that would have been gross. But oh
and
my
that's
gosh.
been
Pee out the
what
nose.
was in JoeyBoey's diary one time.
What's in JoeyBoey's diary one time? I
Cool
like that
story. I liked it.
That's amazing. Oh, and now we can think about what that would feel like to have a pee come out of your nose. Oh, gross. Oh, but,
Again,
but sorry, Jakar.
PEA,
Sorry for
just
you.
being very clear.
PEA.
That's correct. A small legume come out your nose.
A small legume.
So do you want
I love it.
to do some following up?
I don't want to wait.
For a follow-up. So, guys, we had our fun fishing tourney last weekend, or over the weekend. Since
Was that only like this last weekend?
I know, like only a few days ago. Feels like a year, billion years ago. Believe me, it was Saturday. It was a lot of fishing. We fished together. It was
fishing with friends.
Fishing with friends. Just some
Fish with friends.
Hashtag fishing with friends. So, like, how did you guys compare to our recent? Because we had a bug off not terribly long ago. What was that, like 2 or 3
It's a bug off. It's a bug off.
Do you have a preference? What do you feel like?
I think I enjoyed catching bugs more.
And feels like, although the spawn rate of bugs is also a challenge to the bug off.
Yeah, so that was a challenge, and also, it's nice to have the bait, right? Like that definitely helped.
Yeah, collecting the bait slowed us down.
But the catching part is a little bit trickier. So that's like the pros and cons of it, like because you got to wait for that nibble, and sometimes that nibble takes 5 times.
It's true.
And sometimes that nibble will happen after the buzzer, which is a real bummer.
And sometimes you'll jump the gun and you'll pull,
for sure.
A little trigger happy, and
That's me. All the time.
that happens.
Miss out on a big fish. Yeah.
But that said, I do like the surprise of getting like a big fish. Like you don't know what you're gonna get until it happens. So there's always that element that I like. So I don't know. And pros and cons.
Yeah.
Pros and cons.
It's slightly harder to scare off a fish. Obviously, it's still possible to scare off a fish, but scaring off a bug, like you just bump into a tree and that bug is like out of here.
Oh, I got what you're
fish,
saying.
You can walk gently and bump into things all you want, and the fish will still be there.
True.
So if you hop, as we learned many times, that fish goes away.
Yeah. I know. That's hard to remember because you're just like, I just want to get over to this other side, so I'll be a little closer. And then it's like, it's gone forever.
Happy hop, hop, hop.
Happy.
Yeah. Oopsie daisies. And sometimes I hop and I don't scare a fish away. It just depends on how close I am.
How close you are. It's so tricky. Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's like, I try to avoid it, but sometimes it just happens anyway.
It's inevitable sometimes.
We did, and we got the prizes are the same as the first fishing tourney that we had way back when. But Leesh discovered something important about those items.
Yeah, so there was some speculation of like the door. What is it called? The door.
The fish door decoration.
Thingy. The door decoration of I think we had a Twitch stream that we'll talk about in a second, but I think Lo was saying how this season's was a different color than the last one. And then by chance, I just decided to see what I could customize in my pocket. And a whole bunch of stuff from the tournament are customizable, including the door decoration. So you can change it into red, green, blue, black, maybe yellow. I can't remember.
And orange.
And orange.
Yep.
So lots of cool colors. But my particular favorite was the painting. I think it's called picture.
Fish print?
Fish print. Because there's some really, really beautiful prints that you can customize into different ones.
So cool.
I particularly like the octopus.
I like the red snapper.
Joelle like the snapper.
I'll pick a different one. What I like? They were all great. Guys, I really like the black bass best. Just kidding.
Oh, well,
I was going to say that there was
the sea bass. I can't remember.
Trelawney.
Oh, Trevally?
Not Professor Trelawney.
Professor Trelawney. She has the big like glasses and then the beads.
Coke bottle glasses.
But Trevallies. Yeah, it's a fun variety. And the red snapper is a dazzling red, and the octopus is super cool.
It was a fun surprise when I was flipping through, and it was like, oh wait, this one's red, and it matched really nicely in a room in my house that we will see one day.
Yeah.
I look forward. Please look forward to it. And those like the fish prints, those are actually legit. Like that's an art form that you just take the paint on the fish and then press the fish into the paper to make that beautiful.
Really?
Print. Yeah, isn't that cool? Leesh? You can look them up online. They're beautiful.
Kind of like when like you go to a cemetery and you get the prints of the
etchings.
The etching
like a rubbing,
a rubbing, rubbing.
I know
you rub it.
It's the texture is taken up by rubbing instead of just a paint print, but same thing. You're getting the texture of the item, which is beautiful and magical.
I love it.
So neat.
It's so pretty. I like it.
I agree. So that we, as we mentioned, we did enjoy fishing together, and we shared that on the Twitch stream on Saturday while we were pocket potting Pocket pot plotting? No, we were just
Pocket
playing. It was fun.
plotting.
Plotting.
I like pocket
Plotting.
plotting.
Pocket
I
plotting.
like pocket plotting. It's like for our schemes, we can call it pocket plotting.
Oh my gosh, that's
I like
great.
it.
That'll be
How
a
did this not happen
secret
before?
channel in the Discord.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Just for us.
Pocket.
Yeah.
Why was it in the Discord? I don't know.
It's just
it
because we
can.
want to have a place to have a secret pocket plotting.
Pocket
But,
plotting.
Could also call it our Slack.
Exactly.
That's true, too. That's
Actually,
awesome.
that is the name of our Slack. It's our
That's-
pocket
it's
plotting
decided.
zone.
Yes.
I love it. Pocket plotting.
Yeah. So funny.
I love it.
I love it. And then we also had a recent. Oh, sorry. Did you?
I was just going to say, I don't remember if Leesh, how many items you listed that are customizable, but my favorite of all of them is the anchors, because the anchor,
Oh yes.
like the original anchor that I got was like, I think the bronze or the gold or whatever. And it wasn't my jam. And when Leesh said you can customize things, I went right for the anchors. And wouldn't you know, I now have a blue anchor and a white anchor, and I love them so very much.
So nice.
Yay.
So pretty.
So pretty.
And if you have different color beaches,
Ooh,
I was thinking that
something
too. I was like,
maybe one of our
some of
friends.
these are going to
They fit
fit
the decor.
nicely on Leesh's yellow beach and Leesh's blue beach and
Yep.
Leesh's white
Yep.
beach.
yeah,
fancy.
Perfect.
So fancy.
I'm all about it.
Very nice. Those are so cool. If only we could customize the clothing items, which we cannot do yet.
I know.
That would be fun.
I know.
I know.
The things that I'm not the most, or I wasn't the most excited about, was the fish rack. Like I wasn't excited about it the first time, and I'm still not really that.
Well, you can customize it so you could have different types
can.
of fish in your rack.
Yeah.
Fish. Oh, you mean the drying
not my
rack?
jam.
I was
Drying
thinking you're talking
rack,
about the fishing rods. Yeah, the drying rack is.
Oh, and
is,
then that was my second one. Is the
okay.
that one's also not. Those are my two least favorite. If I had to pick two that I didn't like.
What was the other one? Sorry.
The fishing rod rack.
Fishing rod. Okay, yeah.
The racks. I don't like the racks.
The racks.
I
I'll
like
say
that I
it.
can
There,
make them
said it.
white. White looked nice with my other things that are white, so I was happy with that. But yeah,
Oh,
blah.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
exactly.
Not as exciting.
Exactly.
Also,
And I
can
ended up with like
customize the
4.
cooler.
It was too many. What's that?
Whoa, that's a lot. Oh no, I just said you could also customize, or I wish you could have customized the cooler. I thought it was going to be like you can change the stickers or something, but that didn't
Why
happen.
can't you customize the cooler? That doesn't even make sense. Like there's
Yeah.
stickers on it. You should
Oh,
be able to do
yeah.
something.
Right? I was thinking it was going to be one that would just.
Glue.
Yeah. Womp womp.
I ended up with like 3
Lame.
of them. I got rid of one. I couldn't handle it. The reason I have so much, by the way, is that after we were done, I didn't tell you guys this. After we were done, I popped into our Discord and I saw Hydro and Paula in a voice chat, and I was like, "What are they up to?" And I just popped into the voice chat and said hi.
fun.
And it turns out we were
Aw.
all fishing on Paula's island, and so I
Nice.
hopped over there and I continued fishing. This time with hundreds of bait that Hydro just brought with him that he forced us to do.
That's amazing.
It made
What
it a
sweet
lot
treat.
easier.
So nice.
Wow. So
And
what was your
I
best?
got a gold. I ended up getting a gold trophy because of all of that.
Nice.
I think my best with all of that extra bait. I still think I capped out at 7. I can't remember.
I feel like it's hard. I feel like I wouldn't do. I wouldn't be lucky. I'd be happy if I got 7. I think that's a good turnaround.
There was a glitch. That was a thing that kept happening. Do you remember
What?
when we were on Leesh's
Oh,
Island?
the
I kept
fishing bait.
complaining about so I would put
fish-
down bait. A fish would show up. I would not even move. Maybe I would move. Maybe I wouldn't move, and then the fish would just disappear.
Poof.
And so that was happening every once in a while on Leesh's Island. On Paula's Island, it happened to me like all the time.
That
couldn't figure
is
it
not
out.
cool.
I don't remember that happening ever before with fish bait.
Yeah.
It
it's just
feels like a
something-
glitch when you're on someone else's island, because I don't know, Leesh, if you experienced that on your own island, like
Well-
during the tourney.
Did it happen to you? I thought it happened to you when you were next to another player.
No, this was just happening. I was on my own, and
wow.
because we
I did
did
not
have
have-
that issue where we were
Yes.
like too close together, right? And so we scared the
It was
other
like
ones to fish
registering.
away. But
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is, I was off on my own, just hanging out, just putting bait down. Fish would come to the bait. Sometimes it would take a little bit, and then I would go and launch or cast my line, and the fish would disappear. I didn't
So
run. I
frustrating.
didn't jump.
Okay, I did not have that issue.
It didn't happen
Personally.
to Paula, so I'm wondering if it only happens to guests.
Maybe.
And I'm wondering if it's just
Interesting.
a glitch.
Could just be a glitch. I mean,
Interesting.
you're working out stuff all the time when they're adding new things and changing it up.
Maybe,
so
it was just you.
No, it happened.
Well,
I think Mary was also on the
keyed.
island at the same time, and she said it happened to her as well a couple times.
Aw.
So it wasn't just me. I don't think.
No, I remember there was definitely at least a delay in when you
delay.
put down the bait and then the fish showing up.
Yeah,
For a
there was
while.
that
I definitely experienced that.
Like you waited like
Yes,
a full
the delay.
10 seconds at one point. It was like, why?
And then it would pop
and
up.
like time's it ticking. I don't have time for this.
Yeah, we have 3 minutes, and we're already halfway through. Yeah.
Got it.
Anyway, glitches away, but I still got a gold sweater. Whatever. I wasted a lot of bait with all those glitches. That's all.
Oh, bummer. But it was fun. It was still probably fun despite the few glitches. So that's good. So along with the fishing tourney, we joined up on Twitch last night and had a little Let's Play, just a casual stroll through Dog Fart, the Isle of Dog Fart.
The Isle of
JoeyBoey.
Oh, Dog Fart.
So that was a pleasant treat where we were searching out some stars, and I got my 15 star bits the next morning.
I got them all.
Also, I just want to say
I think I haven't
that even though I only found 14 or wished upon 14 on Dog Fort. I can't say it. Dog Fort.
Dog Fort.
Dog Fort. On Dog Fort Island, duly appointed federal marshals. When I got back to my island, there was just like I thought I heard like one random star, and I looked up, and then there was one other little random star. Whoa, so I got my 15.
Oh, 15 magic.
Yeah,
15 magic stars. That's so lovely.
It all
so
worked
funny.
out.
It worked itself out.
It did.
Yeah.
I realized I collected this morning, but I didn't go back and finish my collection, so I stopped at 12. So I'm going to go see if I have 3 more somewhere.
Oh, nice. Check it out. And another thing that was fun that I learned, because I didn't know about it, that you have the try when you're doing an emotion, when you're doing an emote. There's the section where you can just press try while you're still in the big screen, and it just like you can rapid hit that, and it makes your character just look extra crazy to anyone that can.
Yeah, to other people. To you, it's kind of hard to see.
Yes,
yeah.
It's very
thanks for teaching us that, Leesh.
Yeah,
I didn't know
Leesh.
that either.
I mean, that was a happy accident of me.
Well, that's
doing
great.
That.
It was a perfect happy accident.
But then it happened, and then it did it.
Hey,
so it's like speed emote. But yeah, we had some quick. We should make some like a GIF or something of the terrifying glowing red-eyed demon that was attacking Joelle in the upper from afar.
The silhouette was super funny.
Right, that's so great.
I love, and maybe this is a tiny delight that's a little premature. That's
okay.
But I love that like you can see the shadows of things happening in the background.
Yes,
that
like
is
we
very
also
cool.
noticed in the stream last night that like Leesh could see me running at the top of my 3rd tier, preparing to make a dive.
That was so funny. I gotta pull all that stuff off my vid.
The Vig. I want to see it because that's amazing. There were just oh my gosh, and that's right. We also got to visit Joelle's Island after we visited Dog Fart. We went to Joelle's Island. We got to the fancy tour of all the very cool things on your island.
I gave you the $2 tour, not just the nickel and dime tour.
It was so fancy. No wonder. But
I know.
And then we did try your diving board, your diving platform.
Yes,
what is it? How do we call it? It's like
I called it a diving board, but you're right. It's more of a diving platform.
Well, regardless, diving excitement, diving cliff, also correct. They're all right. No wrong term.
And it was the first time that I was able to do a somersault because I didn't know how to do it.
That was really fun. Yes, and it definitely
that was super exciting for me.
I was able. Thank you for instruction. I was able to do it at least a couple times, and it was very fun to see when it works for sure.
And I had been concerned that I wasn't able to do it anymore, even though I did it that one first time I tried, and I couldn't do it again. I was like Nintendo.
And then you gave
fixed
me instructions on how to do it,
Ta-da.
and then I said, well, maybe I can do it now that I'm a pro.
Yes,
and then I was able to.
And it was true. You were a pro. You figured out, and then you retaught me.
Yes, I'm like, hey guys, you can do it.
The student became the master. I found my last 2 star fragments just hanging out right there together.
Oh, nice.
Oh, perfect.
How fortuitous.
It was the last spot I checked on my island. I circled the whole island.
That's the best spot, obviously. Of course. It's where I have to be waiting the whole time. But let's see.
This is sort of a follow-up to our old conversation about fragments, but just because I'm thinking about that today, I only got yellow star fragments.
Oh,
not a single other kind.
I only got one pinky.
I also only got one pink, and that shows that it is not all the same star pieces that we get. That confirms it, because Joelle, you got 15, I got 15. I got 14 yellow and 1 pink.
See, I didn't get a single pink. And then also,
one pinky.
It's not about timing, because you and I were, I think we figured out we were a little bit earlier than Leesh.
Yes, unless that last one that I got on my island was the
pinky
one.
Yeah. That is true. Interesting. Anyway, I
think
there's
a little bit of variable data in there.
I think it'd be rando.
Yeah, it's hard to say, isn't it?
More research required.
More research is required. Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Follow up to the follow-ups. To the follow-up.
Yeah,
So
this
what
is
about-
a triple follow-up.
Now, I think this was still in our follow-up that was something about falling upwards.
Falling upwards.
Follow-ups
Somewhat.
for falling?
I learned from a Facebook human.
As opposed to
Mark
a
Zuckerberg?
Facebook bot,
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly.
Oh, that makes sense.
Russian
Okay.
bot?
Makes sense.
As
makes sense.
opposed to a Zuckerberg or a bot. I learned from
Zuckerbot.
a Facebook person that one could fall into a hole without the way that Yarr discovered you could fall into a hole. Because Yarr, you had discovered that you could use a pole vault and pull
That's
vault into
right,
a hole,
vault.
and then it acted
True
like
enough.
a pitfall. And remember, I was saying that I fell into a hole and I couldn't figure out why.
Ah, yes.
So someone posted in a Facebook group that I'm part of that they were sitting on a chair in front of a hole, and when you get out of the chair, you fall into the hole.
Oh
wow.
no, that's crazy.
And then someone else said that they fall into holes more often, which is already strange, when it's raining. And I was like, I need to test all of these theories. So
This is crazy. So
this is going to be a follow-up that leads to another follow-up. But
Okay.
I just wanted to open this back up for discussion
Yeah.
because I must figure out how one falls into a hole because I don't know what happened.
Why more so when it's raining? What
I
are
don't
you
know.
doing
Slips, you
differently?
Is
Nope,
it
I
is
don't
it
know.
possible that's just imagined because we think in real life, well, it's slippery when it's raining, so then I'm more likely to slip and fall into a hole.
I just don't know how you fall into a hole that's not a pitfall or a glitch. So, or an intentional thing that Nintendo built, an Easter egg. I don't know.
I don't know.
All these questions and more.
So
Is
many
it a
questions.
glitch?
Yes.
Is it a pitfall? Is it an Easter egg? What could it be?
I would like to think Nintendo would be like, yes, it's totally our intention. We hid that as an Easter egg to get people to just fall into holes.
If all of their glitches could be treated as Easter eggs, they wouldn't fix the glitches. Like that waterfall
Oh
glitch that I
my
love so
gosh.
much.
I'm
They
sorry
could
we
have just
couldn't
said that was an
see
Easter egg.
that.
They didn't have to call it a glitch.
I know, it sounds so magical. I don't understand. What was the
Reminds
harm
me
in
of
keeping
Wreck-It Ralph. where
Exactly.
little
You're not a
Vanellope
glitch.
Was not a glitch.
She's not a glitch.
Oh, no.
She was brave and smart.
and
awesome.
Fart and smoney.
And sparks and sparks.
I don't know that's it.
Oh, okay. I guess not. All right.
All right.
Yeah, that was it. That was my last
I
one.
liked it. No, but that's good. So I will try being aware of the falling other ways.
Let's
And
find
see if
out
I
what we
make-
can fall into.
Have a falling out.
I'm gonna make a bunch of holes next time it rains and just like run over all of them and see if I fall into any of them or if I jump over them.
Make a bunch of holes when it rains. I love it.
I'm just
Now
gonna
I'm
run around
wondering
like
if it was
crazy.
raining that day when I was terraforming, because I do often terraform in the rain. It just happens to be what I do.
Because you can't go bug hunting because it's just not happening.
Took your coat off and terraformed in the rain. You're always crazy like that.
Oh,
Delightful.
it's a beautiful tune. I very much enjoyed.
That was Jewel.
That's good old Jewel. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
A classic.
Bring it back.
Classic lady. Question. What is new in New Horizons? Do we still do the New Horizons?
What's new?
New
Pocket
Horizons.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Beautiful. Yeah, I was trying to remember if we still did the sail away,
It's too
sail
much.
away. It's too much. Oh, it's too.
It's
It's retired.
We can jump between them. We don't have to retire anything. We could just
Okay.
surprise with it sometimes.
Big
We're our
surprise.
own lobster.
Oh, my own special
Our
lobster.
own lobster.
My own lobster.
So the thing that we think we had mentioned off air was that we have a new rotation to ensure that every 2 weeks that we will see every special guest, which is really nice because that means you can see Red.
We'll see Red every 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh,
Like it's a promise.
It will happen.
Well, and also
Yeah.
there's
It's
only
not a
9.
threat, it's a
There's
problem.
9 in the rotation.
I made a promise. It's a problem.
so that means we'll get so that means we'll get repeats within the thing. Oh,
Yeah.
that's brilliant.
repeats.
That makes sense. So
So,
they're not
yeah,
going to be
like-
blank days.
Exactly. Now, if they add a 10th character at some point, then that'll be exactly 2 weeks. But like, I just think it's great that they did that to make it possible, and it's not all just random.
Yes.
It's just
Oh my
random
gosh.
within 9 days. It's great.
Because especially like with someone like Red, where it's the things are already hard enough that you're guessing at them. Oh my gosh, guys! I want to talk. I don't know if that counts as a tiny delight. That is a bonus tiny delight that I just thought of. So blip, blip, blip. Bippity bip.
To add to that, it's not just red. Like, I'm also disappointed that I never see Gulliver. And not that I'm a big fan of Gulliver, but there's stuff that I want from Gulliver.
Yes. Obviously.
Like, I still don't have the Easter Island head that everyone else seems to have. And
I love that. The moai. Oh, man, that's so cool. Yeah, there's so many great Gulliver items. And a lot of them are, some of them are like the candy skull mask. There's different colors of it. Do we get to have... I know, right? And they're really cool. I've gotten one, but I was wondering, does that mean that I'll get more? Or does that mean that I have to trade people if I want to get a different color?
I wonder if this is like you only have access to the one. Like, because you know how we like you and I each got the mask or the veil?
Yes. The veil,
right?
From
like mine was green and yours was purple, I think.
Yes.
And we traded, because I don't think we're going to get another one. I don't think.
I know. Yeah, because there's so many items. Yeah.
I guess once you get to the end of the Gulliver rotation, however long that takes, you might get repeats again.
Repeats? Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
Hopefully. Because I would like to get more versions of those color items that are fun. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. So,
the candy skull mask. That's cool. I haven't seen one of those yet.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that either.
Did you? I think I wore one a while back. I don't know if that was something where when we played together. I'll have to wear it again. But what about... We do have a new friend.
I got Pascal.
A new friend.
Sorry.
Pascal.
He just popped up.
He's our sweet otter friend. He's our sea otter friend.
He's the otter. He's the otter friend.
His visits oughter be enjoyed.
Get it.
He's so cute.
Oh, man.
He is very cute. But we do have one new addition. So I think the person who just recently met this new addition. Would you like to talk a little bit about your encounter with new friend?
I met Gulliver.
No, you didn't.
Wait,
that's not... Gulliver. And at first it said that his name was just Gulliver. And then when he introduced himself as Gulliver,
yeah,
his name on his little nameplate changed. It was super cute.
Leesh,
I thought that was sweet.
What was he wearing? What was this character wearing?
Oh, let me go say hi to him.
Oh, that's right. You can talk to him still.
So fancy. Moreover, I didn't really pay attention to what he was looking for.
Oh,
but it didn't take you long to do it, right? Or have you not done it yet?
I just did it. But
okay.
I didn't know what I was looking for, so I just assumed it was the same tricks that I was supposed to do for regular Gulliver.
Right. Yep. Same.
They've made a fun different thing.
So I'm like digging in the dirt or the sand. Just digging.
Yep. Just
And
getting a bunch
I'm
of
like,
clams.
wow, this is a lot of clams. I haven't gotten one communicator piece thing.
No.
This is weird.
What's
So I was
going
just like
on?
wandering around, and I was purposely not asking you guys because I wanted to save it for the conversation, and then I couldn't wait anymore. So I went back to Gulliver, and he's like, "Hey, have you been swimming? Did you get my thing?" I was like, oh, swimming.
I had the exact same experience. I did not read what he said. He was just yammering on like you do. And I was like, okay, you're done. I'm going to go dig up some communicator pieces again.
Oh, man.
He was talking for a good long while. I was like, yeah, I get it. I know what you're supposed to do.
You know the drill. Ooh,
I got it.
And not only was he talking, but it was all like, piratey stuff. So it was just longer.
Yeah. I thank you with all me heart, matey. With extra cherries on top even. Now I can contact me faithful crew. That's what he just said. But Gulliver is wearing a cute little piratey red jacket.
Now, this might just be Leesh. One quick interruption. And it may be that our listeners have no idea this is happening, but this is a weird robot voice sounding thing. Joelle, is this what it sounded like when I sounded like a robot back in the day?
Nope. This is different.
This is a different thing.
Oh no!
This sounded like Leesh
now
was
you're normal.
glitching.
Now you sound great. Now you
You're
sound
normal
beautiful.
again.
You sound like Leesh.
Okay,
but yeah, you were
I'm just gonna
glitching
make
for a second,
note of it,
and I
just
didn't
to see
know
if it
what you
happens
said.
in the.
Right, I could see that. I could hear that you were reading something in a pirate voice.
No. Well, now it's all gone. It's all gone.
I'm sorry.
I was just reading what Gulliver was saying about how he was super excited that I brought him his communicator.
Oh, yay!
And,
with cherries on top.
So my initial reaction, by the way, to Gulliver, I wanted to share this, but I didn't share it last week, is that I was disappointed because the regular flavor Gulliver sends you on an adventure and you have to go find 5 pieces and you got it. This time you just go out into the ocean, pick up one thing and come right back.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
I didn't have
speedy.
to put it in rice. I didn't understand. It just seemed to
Also,
lack reality.
oh yeah, question. Was it the first thing that you scooped up?
Yes.
Out there?
Yep.
It was.
I think it was for me too.
Yeah.
But I don't know if
I don't know if it's always going to be that
always
easy or if that
gonna
was
be
just
that-
the
yeah.
first one.
It was the first one for me as well. So, but maybe again, yes, correct. Maybe it's just the first time we encounter him to make it easy, so
Make it
we're
easy.
not.
Yeah, because I'd
going
rather
around
it
the
be
entire
a
island.
challenge. That would be fun if it was a challenge.
See, when you started talking, Joel, I thought that you were going to say you were disappointed that we didn't collect the communicator parts because we can't get that one bonus one in the recycle bin.
That's
or
not
can't,
true.
like,
I got
trade
that
it.
in the recycle bin.
Oh, it was still there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Did you
cool.
check yours?
I don't remember having one for it, but I I definitely have gotten one, but I had regular Gulliver recently. So I don't know. I don't think,
I'm pretty
maybe
sure
it did come and I just don't remember.
I'm pretty sure I got 2 last week.
Oh, there we go. So that's good.
We'll have to
that's-
confirm.
I know. I'll
Or
try.
deny.
I will confirm or
Save
deny.
that for the
Okay,
follow-up.
it's a follow-up.
I mean,
I've gotta make
tomorrow
note.
you can check and see if you got it.
Oh, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, I can totally do that.
That'd be awesome.
I'ma let you know if you join our Discord. You'll find out tomorrow. Otherwise, you'll have to wait a whole week.
Speaking of that, I think it's a great time to take a break, and then afterwards we can announce some contest winners.
Yeah,
Take a
from
break.
our Discord.
Here we go. And we're back.
Oh,
That was a
did
good
it.
break. That was a good break.
Take
I
a
enjoyed
break.
I
it.
held my breath for that whole commercial.
Oh my gosh! And you didn't even pass out. That was crazy.
Is there still a commercial there?
I think there should be. Yeah, I think I said it for 3 weeks, so it should be
cool?
Okay, good.
Oh.
We did it.
Yes, well done indeed. But so I'm sorry. I hope I didn't cut off. If anyone had any follow-up thoughts about Gulliver, you can still share it. I didn't mean to cut us off so quickly.
Nope, I should
Not
have
yet.
shared mine.
Okay,
We're
good.
good.
Oh, I do like his eyelashes and his little eyeshadow.
Oh yes,
Done.
very
Yes.
very
Done.
cool.
It's a good
Very,
look.
very cool.
I do like the look. That's true.
It's a good look.
It's a good thing.
It's thanks, Martha. So, there's no new contests this week, but we do have some recaps of contests for previous weeks. Did we didn't announce the winners of Puddle Duck Pasu's
We did
flower
not.
prize, did we? Well, for that one, so third prize, and that was a lovely collection of gold roses. I think gold roses, black roses, and a watering can for each golden watering can for each person, and there were different like increasing quantities for a higher level of winningness. So, third prize went to Hello There. Second prize went to Little Dino 17. And first prize went to Cabin Shack. So, congratulations.
Hey, Sarah,
What?
can you re-announce the third person?
And stay close
It
to
was
your
just
mic.
hard to hear.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
had a little bit. No, it's no.
I was dancing
you're
around.
Fine. It was a little bit of a glitch. Again,
we've been getting glitches
We're
this
doing our
evening.
best with the social distancing, but sometimes please forgive us.
Sometimes
And
social
I will also
distancing.
just Sarah, you're very excited, so you were moving around a lot. You were very.
It's quite
far away from
possible
your
that I was
mic.
just far away from the microphone. So, when you say third, you mean the first prize winner. Is that correct?
No, I mean the third prize.
Okay,
winner.
so the third prize, the third prize winner. Here we go. Recapping. Third prize winner was Hello There. Second prize winner
Hello there,
was
hello there.
Little Dino
hello.
17.
Little Dino 17. I think has been a winner before. So Little Dino
Yes. Oh,
17
yeah.
is a
They're
double
lucky.
lucky winner.
Lucky little
lucky.
dino.
Lucky little
duck.
dino.
Lucky little duck.
Lucky duck.
Indeed.
Get it?
Yeah,
They're
do.
the winners are the lucky ducks.
They are the lucky ducks. Oh, lucky ducks. And then, of course, congratulations
This is
to
a
Cap.
thing.
We did something.
Congratulations to first prize winner, Cap'n Shack, aka number one lucky duck for that week's contest. And then we also
You
had
lucky
job,
ducks,
lucky
you.
ducks.
Good job, everybody. I hope
And
you
then-
enjoy your golden floras.
golden flowers and golden everything lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And then back, we had most recent one was the 2 furniture sets of their choosing, which is very fancy. And the winner
Choose
of that
your own
was
adventure furniture
Choose your-
selection.
I wonder what they chose. Did we
I
find
can
out
tell
what they
you.
chose?
I can
Oh,
tell you
good.
both the winner and to
goody.
reveal what they chose. So the
Tell
winner.
us what they won.
So they won the. Excuse me. First of all, it was Liz Donnelly who was the winner. And
That is your real name.
hey, it's their handle in Discord, so it could be anything of their choosing. The choice of furniture was the antique furniture in black and then the diner furniture in red. And those were provided by friend Uncle Scrooge McMoneybag Duck Donald. Jump into the
McQuacker's pants.
McQuacker's pants. That's right. Thank you, Hydro, and thank you also to Pasu for the previous prize of flowers. So you guys are awesome. But
so many Benequactors.
So many Benequactors indeed. So many Benequactors. And Joelle, did you want to talk about a special contest not a contest, a survey review thing?
If y'all aren't sick of me talking about the survey, tomorrow, and by the time you hear this, it will be tomorrow on July 17th, the survey is going to close. And I want to thank all the wonderful people that have already voted, or
I voted,
or selected, or whatever you want to call this survey.
I selected.
It's the choose your favorite out of the provided list of 120 Animal Crossing characters. And if your favorite is missing, you can write in a couple survey. So if you haven't done it yet, you got I don't know exactly when on the 17th. It might close the morning of the 18th, frankly. You got a little bit of time left. So get on it. Just pick 10, even if you don't have time for 32, just go and do it.
Or if you just have 10 that are your heart's favorite, or 3. What if you just have 3 favorites and you're like, you know what? Every little vote counts. It's good.
Yeah, every single vote counts. There are some front runners already that I'm delighted about, and I can't wait.
I can't wait to hear.
I'm not going to tell anything. I don't want to spoil anything.
No spoilers. Also, it's not official. All the votes haven't come in.
Question. Not to spoil, but I kind of want to spoil just a little or tease.
Yeah.
If you know, do you know if any of the write-ins have made it?
I haven't been able to see the write-ins. It's I haven't looked at the spreadsheet, so
I can't wait.
I don't know that there's been a lot of consistency in the write-ins. A lot of people have individual faves that are individual.
Now that I know, I would have voted for some of my friends' favorite to add more of them in.
I don't think I wrote in a single write-in because I just didn't. I assumed a write-in, much like many elections, write-ins don't get very far. So I didn't spend time on write-ins because I certainly have certain write-ins.
Well, I needed to give them some credit. I wanted to give them credit.
Yeah, just a little shout out to my buds.
Well, I'll find out if there were any write-ins that made the cut. It would be great to hear.
That'd be so exciting.
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, we look forward to hearing the results, or maybe being pointed to the podcast when the results are out.
So you can guarantee I'll tell you when the podcast is coming out because I am super excited about it. I'll tell you when I'm recording it, and I'll tell you when I think it's coming out, and then I'll tell you when it actually comes out.
Perfect. I want all the updates. That'll be perfect. Excellent wonderfulness. And with that happy news, and please don't forget to go and make your votes. We'll move on to how about some make your votes count, and then someone will count your votes, and everything will be great.
Yeah.
And then we'll all have a happy dream suite time and talk about some dream suites.
Dream sweet, where you sweetly dream.
I'm gonna take a nap and dream in sweet.
Welcome to Dream Suites.
Dream Suite, really first.
Really first. Not really second.
Sorry, this
really
is
first.
It's just a Dream Suite to have. Wouldn't it be cool if we had Dream Suite? Because that's something you guys never got to play with.
I still don't know what a Dream Suite is. I don't know. I don't understand the concept.
We're just playing along. We're just here for the fun.
Well, there was, first of all,
playing at home.
Oh shoot, what was her name? Okay, so Joelle, you might be familiar with the person's name that I've just totally blanked on. She's the host of the Dream Suite, and she's a tapir that is super cute, and I cannot recall her name, but she's the host, and she's
one of the NPCs in that survey.
Yes,
I can tell you that.
I think I might have even said she was one of my favorites because I really do miss her. Oh, thank you.
I can tell you I did not vote for her because I did not know who she was.
Her name is Luna, and she's cute. Luna. And then the Dream Suite, yes, Luna. The whole Dream Suite thing was that you could visit other people's towns without them having to actually host you. It would just be if they're offline, you could still go and visit them, and there was no danger of you hurting anything or running over any flowers because it was a saved dream of that town. So it's just a fun way to preview other towns. But anyway, Dream Suite. But real Dream Suite, real genuine Dream Suite.
Real talk.
I want to talk about
real talk.
Talking about some wands in places.
Yes. In low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases our blues away. And I'll be okay.
I've got wands in low places. Okay, that's what I thought. So we had, I think it was someone was wishing that they could put wands on tables.
I believe it was Gabby.
Okay, gotcha. And Leesh was like, "Hey,"
and I was like, I feel like I literally just did this the other day.
So
That's peculiar.
Can we describe what the issue is? And then, Leesh, can you tell me when you first did it?
Yes. So, Gabby asked, what day did she ask? Does anyone know? Because that'll help me determine.
Let me see.
Pet peeve.
It wasn't
July
too long.
13th.
July 13th. So that
wasn't too long ago.
Like, what, 2 days ago? Okay.
Yeah, 3 days ago.
I had updated my upstairs to my bedroom within the last week, right? Because I think I was talking about it on the Twitch stream or something recently.
Oh, gotcha.
You announced
Or
it at
maybe
the
it
end
was
of our
even
podcast last week.
podcast last week. So it was in the last week. And it was like the last day that I was finishing up that bedroom. So it was probably that Thursday, maybe Wednesday at the earliest.
Sure.
I was like, well, what I was actually doing was I have the gold Maneki Neko.
Nice.
And he makes like a little chimey noise if you tap him.
Does he? How cool.
But he doesn't do it, like you can't tap him on a table, which is, by the way, one of my dream suites. Like, you should be able to interact with stuff on tables. It's not
Is this the
fair.
cat?
How
Is this
weird.
the lucky cat? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the lucky cat. The
Yes.
lucky golden cat.
So I was irritated by that. So I was moving him around, and I was like, well, what else can I put on this stupid table? So I put a wand on there, just to like kind of put it there while I had space to put something else in my inventory. So that's when I did it. And I was like, well, maybe when Gabby said that, I was like, well, maybe I put it on the floor next to the table, but I'm pretty sure I put it on the table. It looked like it was on the table. And that was my recollection of placing it on a table.
Sure.
So you think you would have done that on whenever you designed your house? So like
Yes.
the 8th, the 7th?
I might be able to follow this up again next week or on the follow-up stream on the Discord once I download my
Oh, so your pictures and your
screenshots. Because I might have taken a screenshot
The reason I'm
similar.
asking is that I have not updated the design in my basement since sometime in June. And in June, I was not able to put a wand on a table.
Okay.
I can confirm that as of 10 minutes ago, I can put a wand on a table. So I think it was fixed in the July update.
Okay. Interesting.
That's my suspicion.
Interesting. Well, it was I definitely did it within this month, so I can confirm that for sure. But it was definitely within the last 2 weeks.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Someone's caught a giant Gygus or Gigas clam.
Genghis clam.
Gygus?
Genghis Clam.
It's the Genghis clam.
Genghis clam.
I just chased this one. That's why I was a little distracted for the last couple of minutes.
Oh.
Whew, that was an adventure.
So yes,
but yeah,
wands are
so
sorted and they look, yay, that's good. So it's good to know that wands can be put on tables once more or for the first time.
Or for the first time. For
as
the
of the July
first
update.
time in forever.
I wonder if I can find like the fix log and we could see if wands were on it. I'm curious.
I wonder if they
If wands were on what?
on like the update log,
Oh.
right? Like because they probably announced that now you can go swimming, now you can do this. Did they specify what
Interesting.
the bugs they fixed were? We fixed waterfalls.
Yes.
We fixed wands.
So I'm
you know.
curious when the last time Gabby tried to
Exactly.
put a wand on a table.
Because it's possible she didn't try on July 13th. She just thought
No,
of it
she
on July
probably was
13th.
like,
Right,
oh man, I can't do this. And now I've got all these wands and now I got to make my like little shriney area with
Exactly.
the wand.
Put them only on the ground. It's really stupid that I could only put it on the ground because I had a very specific aesthetic I was trying to achieve. And the wand was getting lost. Like you couldn't see it on the ground because it's so
I
small
see.
and thin.
Sure.
And I was very
dainty.
frustrated. So now it's on the table and I'm happy.
Yay. It's happy
Well,
home.
nevertheless, I'm glad that I actually tried it after whatever update decided to fix that. So Dream Suite secured. Like we
Yes,
did it.
That's right. It's done.
We did it, guys. We dream suited it and it happened.
That's right. That's right. There you go,
Level
Gabby.
unlocked.
So ask and you shall receive. Nintendo saw you post that and retroactively, or
And
at the very
and 8
most
days
moment.
earlier, they fixed it.
It's very good. They're very helpful. Sometimes it feels like they're listening. Sometimes it feels a little creepy.
We've been saying this for 2.5 years.
Nintendo precogs. Yep. There we go.
I mean, Leesh is still in the room where Nintendo has bugged, so
It's true.
whatever
That's
Leesh says,
true.
Nintendo's hearing.
That's the way it goes, as we know. So it must be.
Yep.
Indeed. So how about once again, I'm asking for your tiny delights.
Sky rockets in flight.
Da 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 da
Tiny delights.
Dun 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 dun.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
Oh man, I love those tiny delights. I want them. Yeah, so I know
This tiny delights.
I got some in my pocket, but I know that you guys have some too. At least I know Joelle has a couple. Joelle, do you want to start us off?
I can start off. Start
us off.
My first one is related to the post fishing tourney stream fishing tourney that I went to on Paula's Island.
Oh yeah, at Paula's Island.
As you guys might know, Hydro loves to just harass people with nets when he visits.
Oh, surely.
He sure does.
Classic.
He's introduced us to the netting attack of Lowe's Island and other islands over the last few months. What I didn't know is that you could also attack with sunfish.
What? Are you kidding me? How does this work?
So what you do is you hold the sunfish in front of someone when they're having a conversation, and the sunfish blocks your view. If you're standing behind the person, the sunfish breaks into your body to block your view.
I don't.
If you stand in certain places, the sunfish goes through things like a ghost.
Whoa,
man.
If you have a sunfish in your pocket and you stand behind the
or are they just happy to see you?
If you're standing behind the message board sign, if you stand just behind it and you bust out that sunfish, other people visiting your island can see the sunfish go through the message board. It's amazing. It's absolutely disturbing and amazing. This thing continues to terrify me, and Hydro didn't help that matter. So it's a tiny delight, and it's also terrifying all at the same time.
I cannot believe that. And this makes me want to catch all the ocean sunfish so we can just I wish you could share ocean sunfish on your beach and just let them sit out so people could grab them for epic sunfish battles.
Did you guys see related? I think Paula, maybe someone else, posted a picture of sunfish set up as an operation area. They had all the sunfish connected to electricity poles, and their island was powered by sunfish.
Whoa!
I think it's in the Discord from the other night, but I could have seen it somewhere else.
I'll have to check it out and figure out where it is, because that sounds completely ridiculous and I like it. That's a delight.
That's a reason to join our Discord.
Super delight.
Find it.
Super delight.
So many reasons. Hey, how do you join our Discord?
How do you join our Discord?
That's a great question. We did not mention that earlier. You can join our Discord by asking us nicely.
That's always the best way.
How do you
Facebook.
ask us nicely? Oh,
find us on Facebook, where we're just PocketPod on Facebook, as we've learned today.
Although the URL,
the
URL is the PocketPod.
The PocketPod.
Facebook.com/thepocketpod.
Instagram, we're the PocketPod. If you go to Twitter and you want to wait a week or two, we're the PocketPod there. Email thepocketpod@gmail.com. Send us an email. It's the quickest way to get an answer from me, at least. And you just say, hey, I want to join the Discord. And we'll be like, cool, thanks for asking. Here's a link. And that's it. And you join.
It's that easy.
Thank you for asking.
But what else? Joelle, did you have another tiny delight before I jump into this? Or Leesh jumps into any tiny delight?
I just had a quick one.
What's your tiny delight?
You know how we're always so-and-so's in boxes, and no one ever seems to have an availability when so-and-so's in boxes, and it's always just a bummer to let your little buds go.
Did you get one?
Well, so today I just announced that I'm letting Boomer go, and I'm a little devastated about it, but it's time. He's a sweet bud.
He's
but I want him to go see the world.
Venture out, buddy.
Venture out, my man. And I always have the amiibo to bring him back, I guess, right? So
it's true. He may not remember you the same way.
He'll be a new Boomer.
Yes.
Noomer. He'll be a Noomer. Anyway.
No recollection.
But today, our friend on Discord, Queen of All Geeks, that's her name, just posted that Marshall will be in boxes at some point in the near future. And I was like, can Marshall be in boxes on Saturday? And she was like, yes. And I was like, great. So I'm adopting Marshall on Saturday, and I'm very excited.
So exciting.
Sweet marshmallow Marshall. He's a little darling
little
smug
Marshy.
He's a goodie.
Yeah, I'm excited. We have 2 smugs in my island, which is a lot of smugs.
Super smuggy.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Wait, who's your other smug? Oh, I know.
Who's my other smug?
I don't know. I don't know why I said that.
The
I said that and then
resident.
I didn't say it.
My next door neighbor. My BFF, he calls me his
didn't say
BFF,
it.
by the by. I just want you guys to know that.
Oh, cuties. That's so sweet. Oh, yeah, but who is it? Who is... Oh, there we go.
Oh, text.
So that was the
It's
reveal.
text.
Yes, it's text. It's text. But that
Those are my
is
tiny
awesome.
delights. Thank you for
Those are
asking.
some good tiny delights. Of course. Leesh, did you want to share a tiny delight?
I do.
love
Well,
to
the first
hear them.
one I already talked about in that I really like to being able to customize the fish prints.
Ah, yes,
But-
that is great.
I just realized that I had another one in that from Sahara. I think it was from Sahara. I got the cafe curtain wall.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday, and
Do you
I
love
put
it?
it. I didn't. Yes, I love it. I love it. It's my new favorite wall.
It's very elegant. It's really
and I
lovely.
just, like, so whenever I get like a Sahara thing, I just like test them all
Yeah.
out, and then I'm like, I usually don't like any of them. I'm like, no, I'm good with where I am.
Sure.
But I
Doesn't
put
fit
this
my
one
mood.
up, and it automatically fit like my decor.
Oh, the
color was right.
So I previously had like the kissy wall. I don't know what it's called.
Yes, with a
The lips.
I
the
think it is
lipstick
called
wall.
the kiss wall. Yeah, with the big
I'm
smooches
not
on it.
familiar.
It's super cute, and I also really liked it in my house. I had like I still have the like the kissy tank top with the,
Oh,
the
nice.
glitter kiss
Yes.
lips on the wall, and the
Oh, yeah.
chow shirt.
I keep
So it was
getting
very
those. I keep
red.
selling them.
Popular this
was-
season, just popular.
Very pretty, but then I put this one up, and there's just so many windows.
Yes,
It like really brightens up the room, and it's like a really dark slatey color. And I have like these 3 like hanging terrarium things on the
yeah.
wall in
Oh,
a
yeah.
row, and it like
Perfect.
looks so nice with the windows behind it.
Oh,
I
sounds
just
perfect.
really, really love. I'll show you guys just that one wall because I think it's really pretty.
I do have the wall. I see it in my inventory.
Ah,
you've made
it's
it
so
aw.
nice. It looks
This is
so
your main
cozy and
room.
lovely.
yeah,
Nice.
I put it in my main room.
Very
That's
cool.
fantastic.
And
Yarr.
I think it just fits everything so nicely, and I'm very pleased.
Yes.
So,
That is
That is
very
that's a good
delightful.
tiny
Tiny delight.
delight.
Tiny delights.
Hey,
Well,
Rod,
guys, I'll finish off tiny delights.
do you have tiny delights?
I do. Thanks for asking. I was totally going to have to force you guys to hear it, even if you didn't ask. I was going to be like, well, guys.
it's your right to do that, but I
My
wanted you to feel welcome.
Well, thank you. I do feel very welcome. Much like a vampire must be invited into a house, Sarah must be invited to share her tiny delights.
what was that movie from the?
Let the right one in?
Nope, from the '80s. The best one with the Coreys in it and
Lost Boys?
Lost Boys.
Lost Boys, yeah.
Yes,
That's the one.
yes.
The best movie.
You know the
that
one with the
Alicia's-
Coreys.
The Coreys. Okay. Oh, I know that one. Yes. I knew what you meant.
Yeah. Oh, that was such a yes. I just remember the end of
Oh.
that.
I don't remember.
Where you had to let in the vampire.
Oh, I don't remember the end. of it.
Remember?
I don't
Remember
think I made
the
it.
head vampire? Oh, was it too spoopy?
Yeah, it wasn't my cup of tea at that age when it came
I
out.
recommend watching it again if you're
Ooh.
not scared of spoopy movies.
Spoopy.
I mean,
Lost
it's
Boys.
pretty campy.
Yeah,
like
if it's
some
campy enough, I might be okay.
As an adult, I think it's pretty campy, but
Got it. I mean,
As a
anything in
kid, I
the 80s can
was
mostly become campy.
mesmerized.
at this
Yeah,
point.
exactly.
Also fair. I was
True dat.
I was afraid of many things that I find hilarious now. So I mean,
Right. Yeah.
times
Yes.
change.
Yes.
Anyway, so guys, I gotta say, I have so many tiny delights, so I'm going to condense them pretty quick. One of them is that, oh my gosh, Reds never ceases to delight me. I found a painting I was very excited about. And it was like, I put out the picture, I looked at the real one on my phone. I'm like, oh my gosh, this has got to be it. It looks so accurate. It was Las Meninas by Velasquez.
The doll.
Velasquez, yeah.
The little, so it's the little girl with
Tiny
a,
doll. Yeah.
with a big grand painting of the hugeness of like all of her ladies in waiting around her. It's a really cool painting. And I found out when I put it out, I didn't even go to Blathers right away. I put it outside after I received my selected painting, and I turned it around and saw that it had no stickers on the back. And I'm like, oh no, it's the fake one. And yeah, I checked it to Blathers, and it was definitely up. This is a fake. And I had a really hard
what
time.
Stickers?
Oh, did you guys know
didn't know-
about?
I didn't know this thing about stickers.
Pro tip: this is kind of a cool thing. I think
Tips
it's
and tricks and
consistent.
tips and tricks and tips and tricks and tips and tricks.
Before you even need to take it to Blathers, if you want to save a step.
Oh
I
my
guess.
gosh.
you can put out the painting and look at the back of the painting. And I guess it doesn't work. I don't know how to do it for statues because I don't know if they have any markings on them. But the painting will have like a tag on the back, like a little like museum curated
authenticity.
Kind of like a little
certificate.
Authenticity certificate mini bip. And boy, oh boy, this painting had nothing on it. It was very clean and no markings whatsoever, no stickers.
So funny.
I had no idea.
But yeah, that painting, I even had to scrutinize, and I could not see what the difference was. And I had to look up a thing to say, what is exactly different in this? And then it showed both the paintings side by side with the fake and the real. And then I could see it. So I'm just saying, some of them are very tricky. And I was very
It's not
impressed.
always eyebrows or a giant star earring.
No.
Or a big stain.
No.
Or a big
stain.
a big coffee stain in the corner. Yeah.
Indeed. And it was delightful to be tricked, and I loved it. So it was a charming thing. And now I have a great fake painting. It was very fun. And then also another trick that I learned about just a little bit before we started talking tonight was there's the new way to access the 4th layer glitch. They got rid of the old way to get rid of it.
Yes.
But you know how you could go and build up and like mess around on the 4th layer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a new way to do it, and I did it, and it's very cool. So I've got a
How do you
little
do it?
4th
And
layer.
it doesn't require people visiting your island at weird
that
times
is the
and being
best
bonkers.
part. Right. Nothing crazy. You can do it by
How do you do
yourself.
it?
So what you do is you build up those little layers, and of course you got to do it quick because they're probably going to take it away soon. But you can look it up online. I forget where I saw it, but I'll have to share a link in the Discord. You build up a layer with the, like kind of make it up on the top because you can build the layer, but you can't climb up onto it.
Yeah.
But out of that layer that you build, you want to take the far end, like the north facing end, and cut out like an L shape. And then you carve into the cliff a little like L shape. So 3 blocks that make an L shape. And then you put beyond at the entry of the L shape, you put a little like one tiny item that'll kind of like block your character from falling too far back, and you kind of like set yourself inside that little L shape. Oh, and the one another important thing is that inside that I know
None of these words make sense.
It doesn't. It's you know what? I just realized it's the only way to make sense of it is to look at a visual.
You have to see it.
But
Can
basically,
you make a visual for us?
I can.
share it
The
and put
website.
it
I will
on our
share it
YouTube?
with you. I will. Oh, I can even share a little video with you guys. But yeah, for sure we can share the link. But yeah, so basically, it's like you trick your character into trying to even out this like little part of the wall and like build up more. But since you're trapped and can't move back, you rise up with that new built part of the cliff, and that pushes you up onto the 4th layer, and you can like plant things, and it's so fancy.
I just want to put some plants on that 4th layer. I don't need to do anything. I just want to put like 6 flowers up there and call it a day.
Yay! That's what you can do. And the thing is, it's good to not do with anything precious because you may end up losing it. Because I understand that if it gets fixed, you might need to just like in order to clear it out, you'll need to use the emergency cleanup services when you're standing near it to like clear out the space around you. So it's possible to get rid of, and that way you'll be able to terraform again.
You can't break it down if there's stuff on it.
Yeah, it's like a weird like mutant thing. But anyway, I mean, it's cool to do it while it's available. So I was excited to try and see what it works. And it did work. So it was exciting. So pretty fun. And I'll get that link.
I don't have enough real estate up there to be able to do an L. So I may not be able to do it, but we'll see.
Well, yeah, it's just like a little space. So you can I think the space just needs to be like a 4-section wide cliff. So like 4 blocks of cliff space, like it may so it's big enough there. So I mean, yeah, I guess if there's not anything big enough, then that might not be a bad option.
Mine is just like a little like 2, then 4, but like 1 row. It's a single row. And then
gotcha. Yeah, because you need to have a buffer. Yeah, I gotcha. Because you need a good bit of space. Yeah. Well, I mean, you could always do a special little. You could do it on your.
Once you're up there, can you terraform water?
Ooh, I don't know. I didn't try. I'm not sure.
You'd have to be able to. You have the app open while you're up there. I don't know. I
could try going back and seeing because I think I could do it again. But I mean, it's just like
they usually are very limited what you can do.
Oh, also there's probably like size limits for the water too because you need to make sure there's space around. But I mean, I guess that would still work because I had enough space to plant 2 trees and some flowers.
I think you need a 2x2 to be able to put water on something.
Gotcha.
Like minimum is 2x2. So I don't know.
Well, it's got to be bigger than that because it needs to be at least
3x3.
3x3 then? Yeah, 3x3.
I think because you need a middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's something to test out. If you want to try it, that'd be fun to see if you can do a little waterfall
I do want to try
cascading. Well, I better find that link and share it.
I really do.
Yeah, so that was pretty exciting. That was my that was my happy.
I like that Tiny Delight. I like it a lot.
I have a tiny update to my Tiny Delight. I just sent you guys a link to the post from Paula.
I can't
in our
open
Discord.
it. Can you put it in Select, please?
Or honestly, just go into Discord under New Horizons chat and scroll up to Paula.
Wait, can Leesh
July
access
14th.
it?
I can on my phone. I just
Okay.
I can't get the link on the computer because it's not my computer.
If you scroll up about 15 or 16 comments, you'll see it on July 14th in the late evening. So
I
if
have
you
to
actually
search
July 15th. Or you could
What
search
day
for
where is this?
OMG,
New Horizons
OMG,
chat?
OMG.
New Horizons chat? Is
New
that what we're
Horizons
saying?
chat. So there's a picture. I'm going to describe it while Leesh is looking for it. It is someone has terraformed around sunfish, like the thing that they're in when you place them, like they're in like a tank.
Sure.
So and they're square tanks, so they're very unique. Actually, I think they're the only ones in a square
I see it.
yellow tank. So they've placed 8 sunfish or 7
It's
sunfish,
adorable.
and they've terraformed around it, so it looks like they're in these underground tanks. Then they've added like little
The power lines,
like power
That's
grid
so
lines as
silly.
patterns around it, and it's connected to little to those power things you can get in your thing. And there's a satellite dish, and it's amazing. So their island is apparently powered
It's amazing
by.
and a
amazing.
little
fish.
disturbing, but yes.
It looks like a scene from like a sci-fi.
It's
movie.
like
does.
Matrix.
I
little
think I've seen
batteries.
something like this in Doctor Who. Like that's kind of what it reminds me of.
It's great. It is great. And the weird thing is I definitely saw that because I remember seeing it thinking, haha, that's very clever.
It was probably
It's
very
the right
late
way.
at night when you saw it, because that's when I saw it, and that's why you may have forgotten.
More than likely. But
Anyway,
that is great.
that's my update, my follow-up Tiny Delight.
Follow-up Tiny Delights. Guys, I think it's actually about time for us to close out. So if we want to like save
what about
any
our-
extras.
You don't want to do our
save
quick
it.
fan
We
faction
can
spotlight
save it.
camper?
Save it.
Villager?
Save it. Save it for a time when we need time. Save it for Tavens. Save
All
it
right,
for
then that was a
Tavens.
teaser
Save it
for the
for the
future,
sequel.
friends.
Save it for the save it for the future. For the future. Yes, that's a teaser for the future in the next times. The next things of times.
on PocketPod. We'll be pocket plotting.
Or the next time. Or the time after that. You never know when it's going to happen.
You never know. But in the future, we have something
Yes,
to talk
there
about.
we will have content. There is no denying it.
We have not run out of content yet in 4 months.
I know, and now
Or
we have like this
2.5
new
years.
game that's
Or
still
2.5
keeps
years.
going.
No, there was one week where we like legit had no content and we just riffed for an hour. That was fun.
I mean,
That's how we do.
we can do that anytime if we need to. We can talk about Leesh's nose itching powers.
it's true. I have a full 30
yeah,
minutes on Leesh's nose if anyone needs
itching.
it.
But now that
Just
you're
keep
talking
it in the
about it, it's
pocket.
a little itchy.
Oh no! Oh, sorry. We made your nose self-conscious.
You made it. Yeah, I was going to say that.
so
I
sorry.
was going to say that. Matt Dillon. Oh,
Matt Dillon, indeed.
Is that a Matt
Well,
Dillon if you haven't said it yet?
it's a preemptive Matt Dillon.
Precog Matt Dillon.
Wow, so many versions of Matt Dillon.
You have no idea.
Yes, it's no
We've
doubt.
just scratched the surface of my Matt Dillon nose problems.
It's amazing. We're only 2.5 years
man.
in, guys. We got years to come of Matt Dillon's.
And speaking of things to come, I'm going to talk about some birthdays. And these might just be some birthdays of some favies and not necessarily every birthday. So
You do you.
I'm just going to do me, see what happens. We'll find out.
Highlights. Birthday highlights.
Birthday highlights. Love it. I'm ready, guys. So, this week's Pocket Pod has been brought to you by the birthdays of our forthcoming birthday friends. In fact, we have Frita's birthday is the day we're recording right now. The French fry hamburger sheep, who is one of my favies. And tomorrow, the 17th, is in fact Jay, the Jock Bird's birthday. Sweet Goofy Jay, a favorite from Pocket Camp. And speaking of Pocket Camp, I gotta mention Saturday, it's the 18th, it's Bepe's birthday. Do you know that little blackbird friend? He's so cute. Buca de Bepe. Bepe's the one with the goggles and the paint, does all the paint jobs. And he's a cutie. I hope we see them in New Horizons somehow. Me too. Oh man, the 19th is Sunday, and that is Pascal's birthday. Our friend, the sweet sea otter. So adorable.
Get yourself some shells. Pascal.
And shut yourself,
Happy
Shells.
birthday.
The 22nd, I'm going to end on the 22nd, which is Wednesday, and that's a sweet little panda cub named Chow. He's Chow. We haven't seen him yet in any of our...
Never met a Chow. Never met a Chow.
He's a cutie. And of course, 1,000%. 1,000%. It's more than 100. It's so much percentages that doesn't even exist. Thanks to Jack White-Blagg of Monkey Cat Studios, who is producer extraordinaire and helps us sound awesome. Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.